What's going on, guys? It's Lexter. Welcome back to another Lecture Theory episode. Today we got the boy Maverick for this episode, and we are going to be discussing about the multiverse. That was his suggestion, so that's what we're going to be talking about. Last time we talked about the Mandela effect and, you know, the rappers selling their soul and all that. But fun fact, we actually filmed that like 10 months ago. And, you know, it was a whole situation. We thought the episode got taken down. It was just, you know, but it's back now. It's back in session, and that's what matters. Today's episode 2. So let's get straight into it. Enough of the introduction.
Well, because what I was thinking is, like, you know how, like, in Doctor Strange, they had this shit where it's like, when you're dreaming about
a different universe. Yeah. That, I found that insane because the other day, actually, I had a vivid ass dream. And it was just like me at school with some kids that I knew, and it was like a whole storyline and all that. And I just, like, you know, when I woke up, it kind of like fucked up my morning because, you know, I was actually thinking of that. I was like, fuck, like, you know, could it be a different universe that I was looking into?
Yeah.
You know, a different version of me experiencing a whole different lifestyle. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, that shit's insane.
That's what I was thinking, because I remember I've had a whole bunch of dreams, and then what I always notice about those dreams that are about me is, like, one, for me, they're always in first person.
Yeah.
And I always notice, like, the dream always feels really long, like if I'm actually living through that shit, like, just for me, that's how I feel. And I remember this one time I had this dream, like, everything conquered exactly the same, but except, like, everything was, like, perfect. Like, everyone was wearing white, like, uniforms and shit, and, like, the whole park was, like, decked out with the whole ass fountain, like, some crazy shit.
Yeah, you know what? I have dreams like that, and it's like everything I know in my life just, like, mixed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my old apartment has, like, some fucking military base up front and shit, like, some little, like, gas station that I know all, like, you know, buried up, like, it's just, like, all, like boarded up and shit, like, just, like, abandoned and all that, and, like, it's like a whole world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just
and
altered.
That might, like, be the multiverse, like, you know, a different universe of, like, you know, a variant of you living in that. But
so,
yeah,
I mean, yeah, we get it's from a movie, right?
Yeah,
and it cannot be true, but, like, at the same time, it's like, holy, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, to me, it's just like, okay, well, it's kind of creepy as fuck to, like, feel that, you know? It's like when you notice that a dream, like, it's almost exactly like everyone that I met that, like, let's say, like, I don't know them yet.
Your face? Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I'm not even fucking capping. Like, I've had dreams where I've seen someone that I haven't met yet, and then, like, let's say a month or 2 months later, I meet that person. I'm like,
bullshit.
What the fuck? I swear, they're always in my fucking, like, I'm not, like, making contact with them. It's just like they're somewhere in the background, and then I notice, I'm like,
yeah, I was gonna mention that. So when I had that vivid ass dream, all the people that I saw in there, I knew them in my life.
Yeah.
There was only one person, some little Indian kid. If I meet that kid in real life, I'm a freak out, bro. Because honestly, like, it has to be some variant life of me, because, like, everyone I saw in that dream, I knew them. You know, I, like, my family, friends, people from school and all that. And just one little Indian kid that I saw, that, like, my dream, like, my mind created that kid's face.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, yeah, it's crazy.
Just crazy.
Yeah. And I find it insane because recently, like a couple months ago, they confirmed like a different universe, like an alternate version of us, and it was confirmed, 100% confirmed. And, like, I swear that day when I like heard of that shit, I just thought to myself, bro, it's real, like, you know, scientifically proven.
Yeah, that we have a different
there is somebody out there, a different version of myself, living a different lifestyle.
And not only that, but it's multiple. It's not just one. Like, it's multiple, and it could be, like, infinite as well.
Exactly. And, like, I find it insane because people say, like, your mind is so powerful, but I didn't think that powerful. It could see in the universes and all that. Like, cats, they have 9 lives, and they can see in the 9 different, like, realms, like, different. That shit's insane. Cats are, like, I'd like to do more research on them and talk about them more. But yeah, what did you think when they announced the whole, like, multiverse, like, you know?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I was, like, a bit surprised by now, because, you know, we can't just only think that there's only us, you know, like that.
Hell nah. It's like
Like, come on now.
Yeah, like
random multiverse just started, and then there's not gonna be other multiverses.
Like there's no so much out there that we don't know. And the thing that sucks,
we can't even go out there.
We will never know. It will be out of our fucking like timeline. It will be out of like our lifespan is so short. If we try to travel to a different universe, we won't make it in time. We'll be over 100 years old.
Like the only thing that I can say is really is like the only people who have like who could maybe go through this shit and like find out and like maybe even travel to a different universe are like people in the future.
Yeah,
so we're not there yet, you know?
Cause like there's some people that I think I've seen like in a movie, like it was quoted. I think it was like Iron Man or some shit like that. Tony Stark's daddy was like, I am limited by my technology of my time.
Yeah.
And that's exactly like us. We are limited in like the terms of like we can't go out there into the universe. We can't go out and see like different timelines.
I'm limited by the technology of my time.
You know, we are stuck in this time, and that's it. Well, I don't know, like I've talked to my brother about this, that like I'd love to like, you know, become something more than just human and like travel out there and see other universes, see how much like there is out there. But it's like I don't know, his argument was that it's just people's imaginations. Like people just like imagined it and, you know, just told the story, put a movie out there into the air. Like for all we know, it could just be a theory and it couldn't be real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I believe that every thought that we get into our head, like you know, let's say Marvel movies or some shit like that, I feel like that's a vision of like a different reality.
Exactly.
In a different universe, they actually exist. You know what I mean? So that like I 100% stand by that, and I believe that from the bottom of my heart. Does the multiverse exist? Even though certain features of the universe seem to require the existence of the multiverse, nothing has been directly observed that suggests it actually exists.
Bullshit,
I don't know, man.
They confirmed it though.
They confirmed it, but like think about it. How the fuck did they like study that? You know what I mean? Like they, if that's the case, they would have found a way to go to a different universe.
But that shit would take longer though, right? It would take like 100 years or something.
Yeah, bro, to travel and shit and all that. It's like I find it insane how like think about it. We are limited on this planet. We are limited, and we are far more limited when there is some like corporations, some like people bigger than us that can stop us from you know evolving or figuring shit out. Because I strongly believe that if we were on our own hands, someone by now would have discovered something that can go beyond this universe. It's just like we have to take it at their pace, and by the time, you know, it's out of our fucking lifespan, that's when they'll figure it out.
They like to like, how do I say, it's like shut off people, possibly like get rid of them just to not let information get out. It's like same shit with like advanced technology, you know? Like we're probably capable of having a little bit more of advanced technology, but they're just trying to like close that shit down.
100%. Like there was this guy that built a water powered car. They killed that fool. They killed him because it was like beyond their knowledge. I'm pretty sure they couldn't even think about it. Like think of it. They like it's just like they have to run this whole thing where like, you know, they have to make oil valuable and have its value and shit.
It comes all to money, I think. Like it's just
money and like a whole like algorithm.
Yeah.
And by making water, like, cause water is not rare. That shit's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you can go around a corner and see water.
It's not even limited.
Or you have access to it all like 24 hours a day. And imagine if we had cars run by water, that would make fucking oil or whatever obsolete as fuck. And that would just fuck up the algorithm 100%. And the whole money shit, this and that. There's wars on oil. There's like, you know, prices are going up or something like that. I don't know much about it, but yeah, imagine like how crazy it would be if cars ran by water.
Yeah. I feel like if they were gonna send us out to Mars, they'd make us pay for that shit.
Hell yeah.
And us living around here is like, we're never gonna be able to go.
Yeah.
They would just leave us behind because we're not like the rich people that just are able to go somewhere. You know, it sucks, but
also I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if they do that, like things are gonna get out of control. You know what I mean? They're not gonna have control over everything.
Yeah.
Like
we'd probably fight back, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it just takes like one fucking group of people that really want something that badly to take over even something more powerful.
But you know what? Speaking of that, when people were actually like planning to raid Area 51, I'm pretty sure they were like a bit threatened by that, because that is humanity going up against the government and all that. And if we take them down, that will be like, they'll probably get some nuke to like destroy the whole planet or something like that. Just cause like, you know, they're not gonna want that.
And it's crazy because they're like, oh, but we can't possibly fight the military, you know, like we don't have shit. We can easily just, I mean, like you can see the access of being able to get firearms, and then even like bombs. Like yeah, shit's expensive, but you're still able to buy it. And then you're able to buy like armor and everything, like vehicles that are like military use that are like out of what's it called? Out of service. Boom, that's easy. And then boom, we can just easily take over that shit if we wanted to.
So one subject that I wanted to talk about was time travel, since we were already talking about, you know, space and, you know, the galaxy and I guess like the multiverse and shit. Imagine time traveling. That would be insane. Like you'd be able to see everything from the past and like I don't know, just like you can make a difference in this like timeline that we like live in and shit, and you could change the course of everything with time. With
your
time
life,
travel.
someone else's life, like I don't know. And like to me, I think the future already exists. Like
in the future, time travel already exists.
Yeah, like, and maybe they're not using it to come back here. Maybe they are. Who knows? But as we speak, I feel like the future already exists. Like us being older, this and that. Because every single time we talk right now, the future's happening.
Just talk a little bit. Let's just talk a little bit more about the multiverse. So, what do you like? What are your thoughts on that? Like in total, like it's insane. If you get into a deep thought about it, like there's a different version of you out there that genuinely thinks it's you, and the same with them thinking about you. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different version of you. It's not you, but it's you. It's so fucking weird. Like I don't know. That kind of makes me feel like I'm, you know, typical. That I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know how you did that one video about main character shit?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, we're not special. Like,
we are not. That's my point right there.
We're not special.
We are not special because there are like different versions of us. They know our knowledge. They know everything we do every day because they are us.
Yeah. But the thing is, right, is that maybe the decisions that we made here in this
are
universe,
who we are today.
Yeah, who we are. Like right now, I feel like I'm a humble person. Like
a humble person.
Like I'm a humble person. Like everything that I've gone through is like has led me to become a better person. Like as silly as that sounds, like my breakup back in what, like 2019, 8th grade, something like that. Like it didn't seem like such a huge thing. People are like, oh, it's a middle school thing. That really changed on how I became. I learned not to become like an asshole, and like decisions that I made, I really thought about them because I realized how much it can impact me as a person and impact someone else. So something like that is like I'm grateful for that, you know. But also I hope that like if there was another multiverse or a multiple, that in those universes, you know, even though I make good decisions, that something actually good happens. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, every decision you make in your life has led to this moment, and it has impacted you more than you think.
Yeah.
Like, and like in different universes, like you have made different, you know, fucking choices. Some could be better, some could be worse. You know what I mean? Like we could be fucking druggies right now. We could be in prison right now. We could be, you know,
not even a friend group. Not even here.
Yeah, not even a friend group. We could be super fucking famous right now. You know what I mean? Maybe crack the code this day. You know what I mean?
You know,
I was gonna ask if there is one thing that you could tell yourself, your your, let's say, 2018 version you, what would you tell yourself? If you like were facing the younger you, what would you tell yourself?
Take it slow and grow up. Like, realize that once you make these decisions, or you think, oh, I'm gonna get back at someone, or I'm gonna do this, if I do this, don't do that. That's you just.
If your gut tells you not to.
If your gut tells you not to,
do it.
don't do it.
If I saw a younger version of me, I just straight up just keep it nice and sweet. You'll get through it. That's all I like. That's all I need to tell myself. You will get through it, because there has been so many times where I tell myself, you know, how the fuck am I gonna get through this, and how will this impact me, you know, later in the future? And like, all I gotta tell myself is, you will get through it. It's that simple. I don't gotta say anything else. And that's just that. And I wish the younger version of me heard this, because 2020 was such a fucking hard year for me. Around summer, like the middle of the year, was a fucking terrible year. Like, it was just, everything was hitting me so hard. And until this day, you know, it does like hit me a bit. But, you know, I've grown and I've gotten stronger. You know, life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. But yeah.
You know what? Real quickly, I would change what I would say, because you're right. I want to keep it short. And one thing I would want to keep short is like, things will fall into place. That's all I would say to myself. Things will fall into place. I'm not gonna say her name, but like think about my ex, right? Like, I thought, holy shit, I'm never gonna be able to talk to her again, to ever like say what I need to say, to like have my what's it
closure.
called? My closure. And look at this now. Added me on Snap, and look at it. I finally got the closure. It all falls. It just falls into place.
As long as you're patient, and you let life just roll with it, because the universe has its ways of doing things, and if you really need to get closure, life will give you that closure that you need. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this Lecture Theory episode. More to come, same with Balcony, and a lot more content for the summer grind. Yep. So yeah, guys, it's been your boy Lex and your boy Maverick. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.